All right, hello everyone. So we're now into week 5. Week 5 is relatively simple compared to what we've been doing. Got complete all readings, watch lectures and videos, museum project due by Thursday, 11:59 p.m. So that's a big one. See, you got to get it in by Thursday. And the reason why is that will give me time to grade it so that you can turn it in for a regrade if you want to. Right? So the idea is that you may turn in thinking, hey, I've got a great assignment, and then you get a C, and you're like, oh, I don't really want to see on this. I want to make it better. That's the idea. So the museum project is due by Thursday, 11:59 p.m. Then due on Sunday, 11:59 p.m., we have response paper 5, week 5 discussion board post, web scavenger hunt quiz 4, and blackboard quiz 5. So you've got those assignments. So let's have a look. So this week is pretty simple because we don't really need to go over the museum assignment because we've already done it. But there you can find there, you may remember there's 4 parts. Each one of those is turned in separately. Let's have a look at the response paper. So the response paper, we have several articles. One is called Museum Manuscript Curators and Specialists, and our topic, let's go back to the schedule, is archives, libraries, and professional editing. So that's kind of the broad topic. These are other jobs that people who are interested in history can go into. So what's fun is, again, these are articles written by people who actually do these things for a living. Then we have archivists and records managers. That's the second article. This actually should not be here. My apologies. What is the purpose of the? Then there's some videos. One about the working in archives, the research at the National Archives video, the Out of the Dark video, and these are all very short videos, but they're nice. I think they give you a good idea of what you would do working for archives. And I think archives, I mean, in all seriousness, if I was not a professor, I would love to be an archivist. I think it's a cool job. This is a compare and contrast about 2 archives. Then this is a looking at South Carolina, some documents from their history that are being presented by an archivist. So I think that's really cool. Then I also interviewed the head of the Jackson Library here at Lander University, Lisa Vicky. Director Lisa Vicky had a nice interview with her. Then if you're interested in editing, that's something that people in history go into, and so there I included a video by someone who works as a professional editor called Editor Talk, and she just talks about some of the different kinds of editing if that's something you would be interested in doing. Lander does have some English degrees and minors, I believe, that would help you with that. So you may want to look into that too, getting like a double major or a minor if you're interested in editing. I do some academic editing, and I would be considered a professional editor because I'm paid to do so. It counts as kind of being a professor because it's an academic journal, so it's okay for me to do that. But in it, I talk about journal articles, and I work for a journal to do this. I don't want to go too much into it because the video itself goes into it. But the key thing I want to emphasize is I think this gives you you often have to read journal articles as a history major. And this gives you kind of an insider's view of how those journal articles are published. So I just want to highlight that on the response paper. So things are pretty simple. Let's just, there's the links for the web scavenger hunt. There's the readings, the videos, and lectures. So there you can see there's all those videos. Like I said, it's short. So this week, I didn't want to throw a whole lot at you because you've got the museum project that you'll be finishing up. So fairly simple week, but I think an interesting one, giving you ideas and more careers that are open for you. Now, I'm going to go ahead because week 6 is really short. Right? Week 6 I'm just going to do here because it's really short. You have one assignment due week 6 other than the regrade. If you're happy with your grade, you're like, hey, I got an A. Boom, you can be done. But week 6 is a really short week. There's no final exam. So the only assignment there is the want at assignment. So let's go to week 6. Oops, should have clicked on content. Let's go to week 6. And there we are, the want at assignment. So find a job that you might enjoy, and there's 2 websites I give for you. And write a letter to the job search committee, explain why you should be hired to fill it. You can make up stuff. You can say, I've done X, Y, and Z. That's okay, because the purpose of this is not to actually try and get the job. The purpose is to think about, what do I need to do to get this job? And one thing I'll tell you that I regret doing, or not doing rather, was before I went to graduate school, I should have looked at the job ads for the kind of positions I wanted, because it would have told me things that I could have done better to prepare myself to get a job. There is a website, al@purdue.edu, which is awesome, that tells you how to write a letter like this. So that's it for week 6. It's very, very simple week. It's just kind of wrapping things up. And I thought a good way to wrap things up would be to think, okay, what do I need to do to get a career in public history? And hopefully this is giving you some ideas for that. So hope that is a help to you. Good luck. And as always, let me know if you have any questions. And I went to the wrong place. There we go. This is where I want to go to stop.